welcome back to Cliffieland. This is week in country number 56 on our second attempt of cooking the food of every country in the world, and tonight we're up to the nation of Estonia. Estonia is located in Europe on the Baltic Sea. It is bordered by Russia and Latvia. It is across the Baltic from Sweden and Finland. Its food is very heavy in pork and rye, with dairy and berries and herbs used. It's very similar to the food of Latvia and Lithuania, with a little bit of Russian influence owing to those years of Soviet occupation. Tonight we're going to be doing 3 dishes, 2 of which were cooked well beforehand, and those are a pan-fried fish using rainbow trout to stand in for vendays, a freshwater fish more commonly found in Estonia. We're going to be serving that with marinated mushrooms, and a dish we didn't try before is a layered vegetable salad with smoked salmon at the bottom. But before we go any further, we have to see how things went when we tried this last time around. Well, 4 years ago on the Global Cooking Challenge, I did 2 of the 3 dishes we're doing tonight with an extra one. The fish came out rather well, though not spectacularly, because I hadn't really done that a whole lot before at that point. The marinated mushrooms came out a little bit okay, though I didn't give it enough time to marinate, and since I didn't read the recipe right, I got the wrong amount of marinade going in there. And the third dish that we're not trying again this time, it was a potato-based dish, which is normally eaten at around breakfast time in Estonia. It has potatoes and a lot of the things that Americans would have as a stuffed baked potato. We're going to try to improve on everything this time. That being said, let's take a look at the ingredients that go into tonight's recipes. First, for our marinated mushrooms, we'll need 1 pound of fresh mushrooms. These will be quartered, halved, or even whole if they're small. We've chosen to go with a combination of white button mushrooms and baby bella mushrooms. 8 cups of water and 1.5 tablespoons of vinegar. And then for the marinade, we'll need a 1/4 cup of white vinegar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, 3 garlic cloves chopped, 2 to 3 bay leaves, about 1/2 teaspoon of fresh ground pepper, 1 red bell pepper chopped, about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of freshly chopped dill, 1 cup of water, and about a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. For the Kasukas, or layered vegetable salad, we'll need about 14 ounces of potatoes, about 7 ounces of beets, about 8 ounces of carrots, and 2 eggs. About 7 ounces of smoked salmon, roughly 12 ounces of good quality mayonnaise, and 1 small onion diced. And then for our fried fish, we'll need about 1 pound of fresh trout fillets, a cup of rye flour, about 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped dill, salt and pepper to taste, and oil or butter for frying. That sounds good. Now remember, we did the marinated mushrooms 2 days before dinner to give it a lot of time to marinate, and the layered potato salad we made in the morning of the night's dishes, which meant we only had 1 dish to cook right before dinner. So that all looks good. Let's get cooking. First, in a medium saucepan, combine vinegar, salt, garlic, bay leaves, black pepper, sugar, red bell pepper, and dill. Simmer for 5 minutes. Add water. Bring to a boil. Simmer another 5 minutes. Add oil. Turn off heat. Then, in a large saucepan, boil the water. Add 3 tablespoons of vinegar to prevent the browning of the mushrooms. Meanwhile, rinse the mushrooms. Halve or quarter the mushrooms. Add the mushrooms to the boiling water. Boil for 3 minutes. Then, drain the mushrooms. Pour on the marinade and return it to the saucepan. Boil another 2 to 3 minutes and let cool to room temperature. Cover and refrigerate for anywhere between 2 hours to 3 days. Hard boil and peel the eggs. Boil the carrots and potatoes, about 25 minutes depending on size. Drain, peel, and grate the potatoes and carrots. Boil the beets in salted water with vinegar, about 40 minutes depending on the size. Drain, peel, and grate the beets. Cut the salmon into small chunks. Then, in an 8-quart casserole, spread the smoked salmon. Spread on a layer of grated potatoes. Spread on a layer of diced onion. Layer on half of the mayonnaise. Spread on a layer of the grated beets. Spread a layer of the grated carrots. Spread on the rest of the mayonnaise. Grate the eggs and spread those on top. Cover with plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 2 hours. Melt butter in rimmed dishes. In a bowl, mix the rye flour, pepper, salt, and chopped dill. Whisk. Season the fish with salt and pepper. Coat the fish in the melted butter. Dredge the fish in the seasoned flour. Heat oil and/or butter in a skillet over medium heat. Fry the fish for 3 to 4 minutes per side. Remove the salad from the fridge and uncover. Serve the mushrooms in ramekins. Slice the salad and plate the servings. Plate the fish. Dress with lemon wedges. Wipe plates and serve. And how'd that all go? Well, first off, the fish came out really well. It was nice, it was delicate. The coating of the seasoned flour helped seal in the juices, and it was really delicious. I'm gonna give the pan-fried trout 4 out of 5 globes. It was almost a 5. As for the marinated mushrooms, those were delicious. They had that really nice flavor of the dill and the vinegar and the oils that went into it. So I'm gonna give the marinated mushrooms 4 out of 5 globes. And that kasaka, that was a new dish for us. I hope you can see the layers that went into it, with the beets kind of soaking through to the bottom. It was nice. You could get the smoky flavor of the salmon along with the potatoes and carrots and those beets. It was really great. I'm gonna give that one 4 out of 5 globes as well. All in all, a great dish from Estonia. Now remember, if you'd like to see our streams live when they happen every Tuesday night, be sure to follow us on Periscope and Busker or Facebook Live. Like and subscribe if you'd like to be advised when these videos are posted every Wednesday night. And if you have any thoughtful feelings or helpful suggestions about the food of Estonia or any of our future countries, be sure to sound off in the comments. Remember, links to the original recipes can be found in the About section. And tune in next time when we head back to Africa again for what would seem like another try of the previous week's food when we do the food of Ethiopia. It's gonna be really great. Tune in. Thanks for watching and happy eating!